Hello my little hearts and welcome to today's video. So today is another story time. Now this happened when I was going into the 6th grade. So gonna start middle school. It was the summer and school was about to start. And it was getting late and I was riding my bike for a little bit that day. And then my mom said, it's getting late, if you want to ride your bike, before it gets too dark, go do it now. So I got on my bike and I went to go ride around the block because, I'm still young. You don't want me going too far from home. So as I'm riding my bike, I see a boy on his bike up ahead of me. And I'm thinking, you know what, I'm going to go try and impress that boy because I'm stupid. So I changed the gears of my bike so I could quick pedal faster to get ahead of him. And then I did. And then I was like, oh, it would be cool, since I recently learned how to ride my bike, with no handlebars, I'm gonna do that. So I take my hands off and, I'm riding. And then I realized too late, I forgot to change the gear back. So it's still going really fast and my feet aren't able to stay with it. So my feet end up slipping and I fall. I'm assuming my head hit the handlebars. I'm pretty sure I blacked out though. Because just the next thing I remember, I'm on the side of the road with the kid and this old couple looking at me. I don't know if maybe, I don't even remember anymore. That's just the next thing I remember. Like, maybe I remembered it when I was younger, but now I don't remember what happened. So, me being a kid, still, technically, I start crying, because, I got blood on me, and then I'm looking at myself. I'm looking at my knees. They're not bleeding. I look at my arms. No blood. I stop crying, because, for some reason I'm young, and my policy was like, if I'm not bleeding, I'm okay, because, internal things don't count. Anyways. And I'm like, I stop crying, I'm like, wait, where am I bleeding from? And then the old lady says, sweetheart, you're bleeding from your ear. And that's when I know it's bad, because you're not supposed to be bleeding out of your ear. So I immediately go into panic mode. The lady is asking me if she wants me to, or if I want her to call an ambulance. I'm like, no, because, I hate this. I just want to go home. I hate being the center of attention. I hate all of this. And luckily, I guess I screamed when I fell. And my mother and her then husband, my ex-stepfather, were sitting outside, and she heard the scream, and she had a feeling it was me. But, he was telling her, oh, no, it's not her, it's fine. But then when I wasn't coming back, they got in his car and came over, and they saw me. And, of course, they quick got me. Also, just side note, because I loved Neopets when I was younger, and I had this, little, blue little Jub plushie with me, and I had him with me when I was riding my bike, and I got blood on him, and that upset me. Anyways, side note, over. So then, we got brought to the hospital. My head hurt, and when we got there, sorry, I just had a sudden realization. I wonder if that after this incident was why my memory's gotten so bad. Because I've always had a pretty good memory, but as the years have been going on, my memory's been getting a lot worse. So now I'm wondering if that's why. Anyways, hospital. I don't remember a lot about, the rest of this stuff. But basically, we, went to the hospital. They told me I had a concussion. I know at one point I had to get an IV, and that sucked, and I hated it. And I think I went into one of those little things. I can't remember what they're called. That, scan your brain. And then I had to take medication, which I was terrible at taking pills. I'm still terrible at taking pills, but I was worse then. It was bad. And I had to take these pills, otherwise I would die. And I was not having it. Like, eventually, finally, we figured out a way, like, if we, like, wrapped Airhead around it and then I shoved it down my throat, I could take it. Yeah, I still have to shove it down my throat, but, you know. There's smaller pills I can just swallow easy, but I still have to shove bigger ones down because I can't do it. But anyways, so, yeah, and then all that happens. But then, I don't remember how long after it was, I just remember one morning, I'm, like, eating cereal, and I'm, like, having trouble, like, the milk is kind of, like, falling out of my mouth a little bit, and I thought it was really weird, because, like, I've never done that before. I think I went into the bathroom, and then I'm, like, looking, and I'm, like, the right side of my face is, like, having trouble moving. So, like, I tell my mom, and I'm assuming we probably went to the doctor, I don't remember, but it turns out the right side of my face was paralyzed. Or becoming paralyzed, whatever. So, it did get worse, and eventually, like, I couldn't move, like, the right side of my face. Like, when I smiled, it was, like that. And yeah, I couldn't, like, close my eyes, so I had to either have, like, this, like, clear eye patch on my eye, or wear sunglasses. So, like, I had to get special permission to, like, wear, like, sunglasses at recess at school. Because, you know, you're technically not allowed to be wearing sunglasses and stuff, but, like, it was bad. But, yeah. So, that's the story of when I got a concussion and the right side of my face became paralyzed for a little bit of time. Obviously, as you can tell, it's not anymore. I don't know why I thought that was necessary. But yeah, so that's that. I haven't really ridden a bike since then. I've kind of been terrified to do it. I'd probably be more open to doing it now. But back then it was just like never touching a bike again. And then the thing I've always been wanting someone to say to me when I tell them about the story is like, oh, you just gotta like get back up on the horse and do it. And then my response would just be, yeah, I don't ride those either. Because there's an incident with that too. So, but I will save that for another story time if you guys are interested. It's not as interesting of a story, but it's still pretty funny. But yeah. So I guess that's it for today's video. Spread love, not hate. Love everyone like your family. And let's do what we can to get rid of some of this hate in this world, because there's way too much of it. Alright, I love you guys.